Now to the man who may be the most highly anticipated witness in the murder trial of Jeremy Christian.
And today, prosecutors called Micah Fletcher to the stand. He was one of 3 men who were stabbed in the neck on a Portland MAX train in 2017 and is the only surviving person of that incident. Fox 12's KELSEY Watts is live outside the Multnomah County Courthouse with what he had to say today. KELSEY?
Well, Pete, Fletcher testified that he actually saw Jeremy Christian at a rally about a month before the MAX attack, but the two didn't have any contact at that time. Then their paths crossed once again on that fateful day on the MAX train.
Are you nervous?
Absolutely, sir.
It's been 2.5 years since Micah Fletcher was stabbed in the neck. He nearly died, and he testified it's an attack he's thought about every day since. It was May 26, 2017, when he was riding the MAX on his way to work. He says he heard Jeremy Christian yelling and confronting people on the train, and he decided to intervene. He testified he saw Christian nose-to-nose with Talisha Namkaimechi and put himself between the two men.
Did you know at that point, actually prior to that point, that Jeremy Christian had pulled a knife out of his pocket and was holding it in one hand?
No.
Video from the train shows Fletcher and Christian yelling at each other, ultimately getting into a physical confrontation. Fletcher says he just wanted Christian to get off the train, but what happened next, he says he never saw coming.
Where I thought he punched me and I was getting ready to put my hands up to guard for another one, and then I noticed there was blood on my fingers. And I was like, that's odd. And then I realized there was blood on my shirt, a lot of it, and then I realized it was coming out of my neck.
He ran off the train as witnesses tried to put pressure on his neck to stop the bleeding.
I'm going to die.
That's what you thought?
Absolutely.
In those moments, he called his mother. He says he didn't want her to know how badly he'd been hurt.
And then I told her I loved her and that I'd see her soon.
The man he was trying to help, Talisha Namkaimechi, was also stabbed in the neck along with Ricky Best. Neither survived.
I didn't save him. I really wanted to. I couldn't. It just wasn't strong enough.
Prosecutors asked Fletcher if, in hindsight, he'd make the same decision to intervene that he did that day.
Yeah. I wish I could say I wouldn't have, but I really do believe I did the best I could.
And the medical examiner also testified this morning before Fletcher took the stand, saying that the 2 victims who died in this attack were each stabbed 3 times in the head and neck. Now, the defense is arguing that Jeremy Christian acted in self-defense that day, but prosecutors will argue that those injuries show intent. Live in downtown Portland, KELSEY Watts, Fox 12 Oregon.